welcome to EWA Prime 19, Episode 2. Aaron Rose alongside Lone Wolf Bobby Blade and our good buddy Trippin'. And guys, we are getting set.
Oh, wait a minute. Everybody stand up. Give this kid his flowers while he's still young.
Close your eyes and imagine, feel the magic. Vegas on acid, seen through East St. Laurent glasses. And I realize that I've arrived, cause it took more than a magazine to kill my vibe.
Austin Diamond on his way out in the ring. And this match was announced via social media. His match tonight, he's got a tough contest.
I noticed you all didn't stand up and give him his props.
Yeah, we did.
Why not? Y'all are biased. Y'all are biased. This is a hella talented individual right here in the ring.
Well, are you going to stand up for Steel Wool?
Now, why would I? I'm tired.
You're tired?
I'm tired.
He's all blown up, Aaron.
He blew himself up.
Yeah.
Trippin', do we need to stand up for Steel Wool?
No, why would you stand up for Steel Wool? That just shows that you're pulling for Steel Wool.
Like you did with Austin Diamond. Here we go.
This is a big man that people want to see.
All steel, no wool. Steel Wool on his way out, and I figured out a little bit earlier that he's just ready to take Austin Diamond out. I was talking to him earlier. Poor Austin. That's all I got to say.
Time to
Look
die.
at this, look at this, look at this.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, he's gonna do what? He's gonna do what? He's not gonna take Austin Diamond out. Austin Diamond's got his number right here, shoves him across the ring, comes in with a clothesline. Look at that snapmare!
What a cheap shot artist this Austin Diamond is. It's the only way he knows how.
What are you talking about? He's taking advantage of a situation. All great wrestlers. Look at this. Oh, the hellabo! Right off the bat, right at the beginning. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg. Only a 1 count. Only a 1 count. But look at this, though. Y'all just need to shut up. You're talking too much. Steel Wool is being dominated by cold-blooded Austin Diamond at this point. He's got him leaning across the ropes there, shoving his leg down onto Steel Wool, shoving that Adam's apple into the back of the throat of Steel Wool. What?
It's time to let somebody else talk.
No! I'm on fire!
Austin Diamond capitalized big time early on with the cheap shot. It was a cheap shot. And now we're seeing the comeuppance.
And a chop there. 2 of them. Now a knee right to the midsection. Knee lift to the face of Steel Wool.
Unceremonious, but it's effective. Austin Diamond, wise beyond his years. That's been established.
Boot right to the chest.
Another one coming
Diamond.
up.
Oh,
Hellabo again.
Yeah, second hellabo. He's got Steel Wool's number, goes for the cover.
2.
Okay, so 1 hellabo got a 1 count. 2 hellabos got a 2 count. Theoretically, a 3rd hellabo in this match. Is that not right, Bobby?
That's exactly right, and I actually think that he should go for that right now at this point in this match. Go ahead and get the win as quickly as possible. That'll solidify him as a future legend. Oh no!
Slam, beautifully done. Oh, he was looking for that pin, but pulled up there.
I'm pretty sure Austin crapped himself a little bit.
Maybe. Now coming off the
Oh my
that
goodness!
low crossbody block. Now here he comes with the senton.
And
Center of the ring. 1, 2.
Now it's just a full fecal release, I got to assume, with Austin Diamond. That's an empty-boweled man right there.
Thought I smelled something. Thought it was you guys.
That was you coming from the bathroom earlier. I heard you clog the toilets here.
Look at this, Austin Diamond. You know, he lulled him into false sense of security there.
Diamond coming in, connects with a clothesline in the center of the ring.
And you know how hard you got to throw a clothesline to take a man like Steel Wool off his feet, like the way Austin Diamond just did? It was pure force behind that.
Yeah. Look at this. Goes to, look at
scoop.
that. Got him up.
And a slam.
Yeah, with authority.
That might have taken a little bit out of Austin Diamond there, but He's up to the middle rope.
Could it be a second rope?
Well, maybe you're looking for that fist drop, I think.
Look at this.
Fist
Shades
drop.
of the king.
Oh,
He
no!
missed.
You'll never be the king of Danville.
He's feeling that one.
Wait a second,
Oh,
he's
look
in
at
his pocket.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Do you see the size of that jewelry
That's
he's
the biggest, most gaudy chain he could have possibly pulled out of his pants right there.
got? Oh, look at this.
Well, of course, because you can't see that a mile
the
away.
ref's getting blinded by the lights flickering off that chain.
Look, he had the second one, though.
Uh-oh. Has him up. Has him up.
Oh, my
Go
gosh.
to sheep.
No,
Go
no,
to
no,
sheep.
no, no,
1, 2, got him.
No!
He calls that the go-to sheep.
Austin! Somebody get in there and check on that young man.
All right, get up,
dead.
Bobby. Go ahead.
He's dead. Steel Wool, your victor after the go-to sheep.
He knocked the chain off that boy.
Yeah, he did.
The what?
The go-to sheep.
Go to sheep.
Go
Yes.
to Steve Alpaca Protection Agency. He's got a weird association with farm animals throughout his life.
Right. But go-to sheep puts away Austin Diamond.
All steel, no wool. Steel Wool picks up the victory tonight. Unfortunately, it was over Austin Diamond. But good showing by Steel Wool tonight.
Very good showing.
Yeah.
And honestly, as much as I hate to admit it, give Austin Diamond his props. He did have some good offense in there.
You're damn right, Austin Diamond had some good offense. He had some great offense.
But he lost. We got more coming up. EWA Prime 19. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. EWA Prime 19, Part 2. Aaron Rose alongside Lone Wolf Bobby Blade and Trippin. Trippin, you okay, buddy? You good?
I mean, I'm sitting next to Bobby Blade, so I could be better.
What's that supposed to mean?
You smell bad, Bobby.
No, I do not.
And you're a man plagued by turkeys.
No, I know I am, but I took a shower. I used Dove. I used G. Your hair smells terrific.
Uh-oh.
Right there, look at that though. That's the baddest man in the building. Omega is here.
It is no laughing matter when this man walks through the curtain. The devil is a lie, but Omega is the truth.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't see Hardcore Havoc, make sure you go back and watch all 3 episodes of that particular show. Omega had a match, an I Quit match with Cash Atkins. He beat Cash Atkins in that I Quit match.
That's the worst beating we have ever seen in the EWA.
He handcuffed Cash Atkins' hands to the ropes and then beat him mercilessly with a
bleeding out of his
kendo
back.
stick. Yeah, he was. He was bleeding out of his back. The thing was, though, was Cash Atkins did not quit.
Yeah, at least you're able to admit it. I'm surprised to hear it come out of your lips.
No, Ace Carmichael was the one that stopped the agony. He threw in the towel, costing Cash Atkins the match.
Ace Carmichael was looking out for the best interest of Cash Atkins. He was neck deep in a bad situation, and that was the only outcome that was suitable. And now, let's look at this man.
Tony Corral here and ready to go against the Pitbull Omega. And gentlemen, I don't know about you, we haven't seen Tony Corral in like a few months here. And honestly, I've missed seeing Tony Corral around.
It was last month in the 8-man tag. It was part of that monstrous 8-man
Oh, that's
tag.
right, that's right. But we haven't seen him in singles action for a while.
It was Tony Corral restored to win in that match with a Claymore kick.
Gosh, get it together, Aaron.
But we haven't seen him in singles action for a while.
And one of the last times we saw him in singles action was a title defense from Omega when he was champion against Tony Corral.
That's right. So kind of a little bit of a backstory here.
Look at this, look at this, look at this. Referee holding back Omega. Omega trying to get a jump start on Tony Corral.
See, Omega, I know Omega's too smart to want to jump Tony Corral. There's a little bit of fear in the heart of Omega because he knows what Tony Corral is capable of when it comes down to it.
Now hold on a second. Now let's just analyze what you just said. You said there's a little bit of fear in Omega. Omega has never once demonstrated fear since becoming a pro wrestler.
Okay, fear perhaps may be a misnomer, but he has so much respect and understanding of what Tony Corral is capable of that he was scared to jump him, I think. Any other wrestler, he would have jumped him, he would have had his way with him. But Tony Corral, he's gonna take a couple deep breaths, he's gonna reassess the situation. Because this is a very big matchup with title contention in the EWA tournament.
Absolutely, this is a first-round matchup in the EWA Championship Tournament. That Tony Corral catches the leg of Omega. Omega swinging, Tony Corral ducking out of the way. Look at that.
And this is what I'm talking about. Omega knows exactly what Tony Corral is capable of because he's been watching him for years. We all have. He's a Kentucky wrestling legend, Tony Corral is.
Gentlemen, I want to bring something to your attention. If Tony Corral wins this match, his second round match is against Adrian Alexander.
Outlaw money could possibly collide in the second round, but not if Omega has anything to say about it.
Yeah, you're right. Both of you are right.
And
wow, can we just take for a moment to appreciate that Bobby Blade just said we were both right about something?
And Bobby, let's just continue and talk about this bracket a little bit because next month now, your man, picture perfect Jordan Cage,
going up against larger than life.
Going against, what was that about? Going against larger than life Ethan Heyer.
Oh, big headbutt right there.
And how hard of a hit do you have to rattle Omega like that?
And
my
back
God.
across the post there.
An unceremonious landing, to say the least, for Tony Corral. He couldn't be taken out of action with a fall like that.
And if you saw how his back hit, that lower back, right, the lumbar area. Oh, no. How is he even going to be able to climb back into the ring after that? So Tony Corral is a veteran who has taken a lot of punishment over the years. I mean, Omega knows the area to target on Tony Corral.
Yeah, absolutely.
The bump meter gets maxed out at some point. It has to happen.
So let's go back with something you just said because I didn't comment on it. You were talking about how one of these two men right here are going to move on to the second round to face Adrian Alexander, right? And you're telling me that big-time Ethan Heyer is going to face picture-perfect Jordan Cage, my best friend in the whole wide world, in round two, right? Well, you know what? I think things are looking good for us.
I mean, can I just say I'm grateful that Jordan Cage is not here tonight? I'm so happy about that.
Why? Why would you be happy about that?
Because it makes you feel bad. And I like things that make you feel bad, Bobby Blade.
You're a bad person.
I hope you get 20 more turkeys showing up at your doorstep tomorrow.
You're a bad
40?
person.
Say 40? 20, 40, 30. I don't care.
Look at these knees being driven into the back of Tony Corral by Omega.
Remember, Omega with that MMA background as well.
Look at that. Oh, he just measured him with that.
Last month, his name was brought up, but Omega studied under the learning tree of Vic the Bruiser.
He did.
That's the man that broke Omega into the business, that turned him into the wrestler that he is. That should say everything.
Absolute legend in Vic the Bruiser.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, and a neck breaker there.
A rude awakening of sorts for
One,
Tony Corral.
two, and a kick out two.
Just a two, yeah. Tony Corral still in this.
Got to say, we have some of the best referees in the state here at the EWA, keeping on top of things here tonight.
Absolutely.
What a glorious headband. Did you just say that about that young man in the zebra stripe?
Bobby gave him the cutter last month.
Yeah, I had to try to murder him. I had to try to murder him. Look at these shots to the midsection of Omega by Tony Corral.
Trying to get back into it, but now
drop toe hold. Took him right back down.
Snuck that in. Tony Corral had no way to prepare for that.
What a way to cut him off there. And just taking his entire weight, throwing it across the lower back of Tony Corral.
Look here, like a cobra clutch type, camel clutch type of maneuver.
He's trying to humble him.
Yeah, he is trying to break his back, make him humble.
And then what happens, Bobby?
I'm not going to say the rest of it.
And guys, you know, look how he has it set on, because he has, well, hang on, he got to the ropes, but he had all of his weight down on that lower back.
Yeah.
You know, kind of a different way to apply that clutch, because normally with the clutch, you're pulling your opponent up.
Yep. Well, he was pulling him up and also sitting down on that lower back, you know, creating a fulcrum
After
there.
he slammed Tony Corral's back with a ring post earlier, it's no surprise that he's going to continue to target that area.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Corral trying to fight back here. Has him up. Fireman's carry position. And sits him out with a driver. Here's the pin. 2. And a kick out at 2, Tony Corral.
I did not think Tony had that kick out in him. This is down to the wire here tonight at Prime 19.
It absolutely is. Omega needs to stay on Tony Corral. Don't waste any time here. Look at this. Oh, look at this. He's going for the cowbell. Tony Corral's on cowbell. He is going to maim, murder, and maul. The referee trying to get the cowbell away from Omega.
Ducks under. Here comes Corral off the ropes. Oh! With that Claymore. That pin. 1.
Yes.
2. Yes.
Oh,
wow. Wow. I don't believe what we just saw. Tony Corral advances, and guys, next month, Adrian Alexander and Tony Corral on a collision course.
Tony Corral pulled one out of his bag of tricks and was able to upset, I'm going to call it an upset. He upset Omega.
I mean, Omega is a former heavyweight champion. I would have to agree with you.
No, so wait a minute now. You brought this up earlier. Now we're going to have tag team partners meet in the second round of the tournament. Tony Corral versus Adrian Alexander. Outlaw money explodes.
Guys, the semifinals for next month are going to be absolutely amazing, because we got Jordan Cage versus Ethan Heyer, and now we got Tony Corral and Adrian Alexander. I tell you what, Jordan Cage is on the prowl to get that title back. Tony Corral, Adrian Alexander, Ethan Heyer, all won an opportunity at that heavyweight championship. But that cowbell comes back to haunt Omega. Guys, stand by. We got more EWA action on the way.
Karma finally came around for old Chris Crow, and now Karma has dealt Mr. Larger Than Life, big time Ethan Heyer, all the cards to take back EWA. And there's nothing the BSB can do about it. I already knocked off one ghost of the brand's past in Alex Angel. And Alex, I'll admit, tonight you earned my respect and you earned my forgiveness. But now I have a shot at redemption against Jordan Cage. Jordan Cage slipped one over on me a couple of months back, but the way I see it, when you look at the record books, we're 1-1. And I've got a tie to break and a title to take. And I am taking that EWA Championship and all of Elite Wrestling Alliance back and taking it even higher.
Gentlemen, it is main event time for episode 2 of Prime 19. When you hear the music, the infamous music of the Ben Shearin Brand.
Representing the Ben Shearin Brand, weighing at a combined weight of 500
violent man Kenneth Gainz is.
Well, do you blame him? Those signs said some very unsavory things about all beef, no filler, Kenneth Gainz. You know, the man is trying to chase a dream here, and when you got negativity out there, you got to take care of that right there. All beef, no filler, Kenneth Gainz teaming up with his Ben Shearin Brand teammate, OG-UG-LY, OG Ugly. He is also the Nice Guy Andy podcast champion, might I add, sir.
When did that happen?
It was at a couple people saw it happen, but it definitely happened.
Just a couple. You hear the music. You're getting ready to see him. It's the longest intro in history.
I work my fingers to the bone till I ain't got nothing left. I earn everything I own, sign my name with blood and sweat. And it goes one time if your boots get muddy, two times if your truck ain't clean.
We're waiting for him. He's making everybody wait. And here comes Cash Atkins.
Still standing after last month in that I Quit match.
I'm not touching you. He didn't even offer up a fist bump for me.
Yeah, because you leaned back.
What an ungrateful goof.
You leaned back, you jerk.
No, I didn't.
I watched you.
Cash Atkins wise beyond 8 years. He knows better than to touch a man who was wrestling before he was ever born. That's true.
Cash Atkins in that huge I Quit match last month here in Danville, Kentucky at Hardcore Havoc with Omega. He did not give up.
You're right.
He did not. You got to give him that.
But
You're
who
right.
threw in the towel? It was this man.
This
All
man.
in.
Now, if you look at the face here of Cash Atkins, I mean, I feel like Cash is a little, I feel like Cash is still maybe a little bit perturbed based off of what happened last month. But again, he might be a little bit perturbed, but you know what? Ace Carmichael was saving Cash Atkins from further punishment because he had nowhere to go. He had no chance.
Yes, he was acting in the best interest of Cash Atkins. Cash, too strong to say I quit. He's taking such a beating last month. It had to be stopped.
Too strong to say I quit, so Ace Carmichael quit for him.
Bobby, I want to put this out there for you.
What?
Okay? All right. This is a hypothetical.
Okay.
If Jordan Cage had gotten into that situation, and I'm not saying that he would, but if he did, would you have done the same thing?
No, I wouldn't have done the same thing.
Why not?
Because Jordan Cage wouldn't have gotten that position in the first place.
Okay,
I don't know if you know.
No,
Hold on a second.
No,
Jordan Cage is a winner. He is a winner. Cash Atkins lost that I Quit match. Did he not? Did he not?
The towel was thrown in.
The towel,
he did not
yes.
say I quit. We never heard those words uttered at all last month, just to be clear.
No, you didn't hear those words, but Ace Carmichael quit for him.
So again, I ask you, if it came down to it, if that happened, if that happened to Jordan Cage and you were out there with the towel, would you be the one to throw it in?
No, because it wouldn't happen.
So if he got in that position, you would just let him get beat to a pulp.
I don't know if you've been paying attention over the last several months, but since Jordan Cage was the champion.
Former champion now.
Well, no, that's a sore spot for me, Aaron.
I know it is.
But the thing is, though, is when Jordan Cage was the champion, he dog walked over everybody. Did he not? He had a stranglehold on that title, did he not? Yeah, so he would not be in that position in the first place. Look at here, Ace Carmichael shoves OGUGLY off and a huge shoulder tackle.
Yes, sir.
And you see the pose right there by OG Ugly.
Carmichael now. Oh, what a drop kick to the mush. And now brings him over with a hip toss.
Ace Carmichael, a young man who broke into wrestling many years ago, kind of put it on the back burner, but has recently returned as a house of fire, making a name for himself throughout this whole state.
A house of fire. He quits for other people. That's what he does.
He looks out for his friend's best interest.
Thank
He would
you.
never do so.
No, there's only one friendship in pro wrestling, and that's me and Picture Perfect Jordan Cage. I don't know if you've heard, but he's my best friend in the whole world.
That's more of a friendship, I think.
All right,
What are you
enough
talking
about
about?
that. We got all beef, no filler in the ring. Kenneth Gainz, he wants a piece of Cash Atkins.
Cash Atkins in, ready to go.
We saw Ugly and Gainz last month, a part of that chaotic 8-man tag. That again, if you have not seen, I highly recommend going back and checking that out on the EWA YouTube channel.
Oh, here we go.
Right at it. They're going right at it. Look at this, look at this, look at this.
Tier 6 brawl if there ever was one.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hockey fight. Drop toe hold there.
Crippler crossface applied.
Cash Atkins got Kenneth Gainz down on the mat, really working him over.
Excuse me, just the choke, a bully
Yeah,
choke.
that's a bulldog choke there.
Yeah, look at he's wrapping it around the throat right there. Yeah, that's definitely a choke, 100%.
The air getting cut off. Now sending him into the ropes.
Oh!
Jeez.
You know, I got to give it to OG Ugly. That's wise tag team wrestling. You got to take a shot when you see one. I understand it's got to happen.
Smart thinking, and look at there, more smart thinking, trying to choke the life out of Cash Atkins.
But look, I know both OG Ugly and Kenneth Gainz saw what Cash Atkins went through last month. They know it's going to take a whole lot more to make him stay down for a 3 count.
Now belly back suplex.
You know, we're seeing some tag team action right here, but you heard last week, you heard Lexi Green say she's got herself a tag team partner for next week. You know, I wonder who that could be.
I mean, you got to think.
I don't know.
The lineage is endless. It could be Tommy Green, Donnie Green, Al Green, singing some soulful tunes here at the Danville Community Center.
Oh my goodness, what an elbow there.
Well, I would enjoy that, actually. Look at here, OG Ugly got Cash Atkins in some trouble. Shoots him to the turnbuckle. Oh, look at this. Wait a minute. Thought he was going to go for that chop, but he didn't get a chance.
And now fists raining down on Cash Atkins.
OG Ugly, trainee of the Grindhouse Wrestling Academy out of Jeffersonville, Indiana. He's come a long way over the past year or so.
He certainly has.
He was a big guy. He's completely redefined himself physically. He's lean, he's toned, and he's throwing out overhand chops like that, just blasting Cash Atkins on the chest.
Oh, my goodness.
Speaking of which,
And you know the thing is, too, is you're giving OG Ugly some props there. I also want to give him some props because he is a very, very accomplished rapper. Has been on rap shows with names like Project Pat.
but can he do Ice Ice Baby off the top of his head?
I'm sure he probably could. Look, it goes for the cover.
2. Referee Chumley with the 2 count.
Yeah, Chumley Banks out of the NWF here at the EWA here tonight.
Always good to see Chumley around.
No, it's not. It's never good to see Chumley around.
It is. He's a good official. And that club right to the back there from OG Ugly. And now cutting off that ring into the corner.
Yeah.
Cash Atkins is in hostile territory to say the least.
This double suplex. Oh, the Ben Shearin Brand. You know, I want to ask you this, though. Why didn't Ben Shearin stay out here with his team?
Well, I'm sure Ben probably has some office stuff to take care of, especially with this title tournament going on. I would say probably finalizing the paperwork for the semifinals.
I gotta say, it shows a whole lot of faith that Ben Shearin has in his brand, that he is not at ringside to look after this match.
And for that, I gotta give Ben Shearin props. Wow. I know.
We're in the Twilight Zone.
Oh, and trips him down there.
Oh, look at this. What's he got in mind here? Oh, look at this.
I mean, guys, you got to think. If he wants his team to succeed,
gosh!
Face wash.
If you want his team to succeed, they've got to win on their own, and they've got to lose on their own.
You know what? He should call that face wash Noxzema. It took all the dirt off.
Now sending him into the corner.
Again, we've seen this repeatedly sticking to that corner. Very smart tag team wrestling. This is only a team that we've seen a handful of times at that.
Oh, and a kick right to the midsection there, or knee to the midsection. Again, focusing on that sternum. Oh, and he's raining down the fist now.
Ground and pound on the Cash Atkins. Hey, Ace Carmichael might want to look around for a towel so he can throw it in on this match too.
Hey, come on now.
What? I'm just speaking the truth. You can't trust Ace Carmichael.
You're speaking out of your hind quarters as always.
No, I'm
Bobby
not.
Blade.
I speak the truth. Look at that lifter sends Cash Atkins back into the buckle.
You can say it. He's speaking out of his ass.
No, I'm not either.
You are.
I mean, you got to think about these things. Can Cash Atkins trust Ace Carmichael after he threw in the towel on the I Quit match? I don't think so. Oh, big splash.
Right to the corner now. Gainz bringing him down.
Now what is this, targeting the arm? No, he's just teasing Ace Carmichael.
Come on.
Yeah, he is.
Now he's choking him. Come on, ref.
You better go get the towel and throw it in, Ace.
Will you stop?
No, I'm going to keep going.
Now Gainz coming in off the ropes. Look at that big smash. Connects in the center of the ring. 1, 2. Oh, kick out at 2.
Here comes Ace Carmichael in with the towel.
Calm down, Bobby.
Nope. Towel thrower Ace Carmichael. That's his new name.
I have every right to kick you off the broadcast table after this.
Just like Jordan Cage's new name is former EWA champion.
That's not cool. That's going too far. Oh, man, look at that. Caught him.
Wow, that's all muscle right there.
Muscled him right up.
Oh, maybe looking for that power slam. And beautifully done.
Right on the back of his head.
1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Gentlemen, that was shades of the British Bulldog there. Nicely done from Gainz.
Shades of Stevie Boy Smith.
Yes, I know Stevie Boy Smith quite well from the old Georgetown days.
Now Gainz.
Look at this. Oh, he got him in the wheelbarrow position. Got him up. Oh, no,
Cash fighting out. Ducks under. Here's the tag. Ace Carmichael in.
Oh,
clothesline there and a fist. Carmichael with that leg lariat there.
You want to talk about all in? This is all in right now. Ace Carmichael with a DDT.
Dead center of the ring. Carmichael has him lined up. Oh, wait a second. Blind tag here from Cash.
I don't think Ace Carmichael. Look at that Rough Rider. Boom.
Looking for that pin, but he's not the legal man.
Yeah.
Cash Atkins tagged in here.
Ace Carmichael wasn't aware of that tag being made.
Cash, perhaps he feels like he can't rely on Ace Carmichael to get the job
done.
Oh,
wait a second.
Oh, look at it. Look at it. Look at that. I knew they couldn't trust each other. Cash Atkins attacked Ace Carmichael from behind.
Ripcord has him up. And with the power slam, the count 1, 2, BSB wins.
Oh.
Wow.
And our winners, representing the Ben Shearin Brand, Ugly
Kenneth Gainz, OG Ugly, your winners. And now, I mean, look at what's going on in the ring. I mean, not him.
Oh yeah, look at this. Ben Shearin out to celebrate with his brand. And look at this. Ace Carmichael just walks away from Cash Atkins and leaves him in the ring.
Well, gentlemen, that's going to do it for episode 2 of EWA Prime 19. Aaron Rose alongside Lone Wolf Bobby Blade and Trippin'. We'll see you next week.